Welcome to Riften, traveler. I hope the road fared well for you. Good journey to you.
Hey there, guys.
Welcome.
This is a Crusetta here with another adventure of Hanzo, the Magical Cat Ninja.
Between the Jarl and her subjects.
You'll have to excuse some of the cuts and edits in this video. I'm trying out a new video editor today. So, since the last time we left Hanzo in the mines beneath Markarth, he has made his way to Riften. Using the carriage, I actually have a very strict no fast travel rule with this playthrough. So, but I still will use the carriages. So he traveled to Riften, and is currently on his way to find a companion.
If you're here to report any instances of corruption, be confident that we're handling these rumors accordingly.
So, anyway, I'm in the, at the moment I'm in the Riften kind of, the governor's, or I mean the Jarl's house.
When I specifically told him to duck. My blade bit right into the stonework.
And I'm heading toward the jail where my companion waits.
Thankfully, our smith Balamand works wonders. In fact, if you'd fetch my blade from him, I'd be most appreciative.
Yeah, I'll get your sword.
Do hurry, please. Now,
That guy's kind of a jerk.
Hey, you're not supposed
to. Okay, so now I'm going down into the jail. Obviously, there's a little bit of a cut there. First, I have to convince this guy to let me through.
Mistake, then. Sorry, you can go on ahead.
Yeah, I'm a persuasive cat. Ooh, rat. I was kind of afraid to try to kill this rat in case the guards took it as aggression. So the reason I'm going to the jail is I got a follower mod that it seems pretty cool. And this note on the table is about that, actually. So I can't read it on my little thing here, but it says basically that there's a Khajiit who paid the guards to put him in the prison in Riften. And so they're supposed to leave him alone and let him do his thing. And his name is Inigo, as we're going to see. So this is a pretty awesome mod. It adds a fully voiced follower for you, a Khajiit. And it's very rare that you find fully voiced follower mods. Usually followers that are added by mods don't have voice lines. So thought that was pretty cool. So, alright. So I'm going to make my way to him now. First I have to get the key. That note said that the key to the jail cells was in this lockbox. This broken lockbox. Check out these books, see if there's anything I can learn from them. Nope. Not being watched, so I'll take these coin purses and these potions. It looks like a soul gem there. Can't grab it, so I'll knock over the bowl. Common soul gem. There we go. That's something I'm finding myself having a really hard time getting hold of early game, or soul gems. For some reason these swords aren't owned, so I can steal them without getting in trouble. It's a lot of the kind of random things that can and can't be stolen in these areas. Alright, so there's I can't open this cell for some reason. Or even try to. There's a woman in there. Guess I'm just supposed to leave her alone. And there's Inigo. So I'm not going to talk during this because I really like this interaction.
Thank the gods. I can bear the guilt no longer. I know I must die. Beware though. My newfound honor demands I defend myself.
Wait, do you know me?
I am in no mood for jokes. Strike me down. Take your revenge.
I honestly have no idea what you're talking about. Who are you?
You don't remember? That is my fault also. I am your so-called friend Inigo. I was the one who killed you. I tried anyway. I am guilty. Kill me.
You didn't do a very good job, did you? Why are you here?
After I shot you, I finally realized my mistake and tried to turn myself in. Your body was gone. The guards did not believe me. They said I was wasting their time. I had to pay them to put me in this cell. It is where I belong. I needed to repent. I need to repent.
I thought I was dead, then why are you waiting for me?
I heard tales of a remarkable adventurer, both brave and resourceful, matching your description. I knew it was you. It had to be. I knew you would be coming for me, so I waited. Are you going to kill me, or not?
Kill you for what? I don't remember what happened.
I see that I must relive it again. Your memory is not what it was. We met on a job.
What kind of job?
The killing kind. We were hired by a lord called Dupin to kill his brothers. With them gone, Dupin would inherit a great fortune and promised us much gold in return. Do you remember none of this?
No, go on.
Before we left, Dupin told me that if only one of us returned from our mission, that one would get the other's reward also. I was hooked on skooma at the time, and I had a bit of a debt problem. So...
You tried to kill me for my half of the reward? Actually, I don't remember much, but it's clear you owe me.
I fight with you?
Come with me. Yes, Inigo, repay your debt with the blood of my foes.
Defending you. Yes, I accept. I feel lighter in my heart now you have given me this opportunity. It will be like old times.
Just watch where you aim that bow of yours.
Do not joke about such things, my friend. The sadness I feel for what I have done is brutal enough. For now.
So I kind of messed around in his cell for a little while. Got him some gear. So I got a mod called Follower Commands. I mentioned it in the last episode. So I tried to mess around with it here. It actually gives you some pretty interesting stuff. It allows you to summon all of your companions at once, which can break your game. It allows you to turn off their dialogue, turn off their auto-relaxing where they sit in chairs and stuff, transform them into a werewolf, vampire lord, or back to a human. Summon them, tell them to go into stealth mode, tell them to wait, back. Just goes back. Sorry. So it gives you a bunch of little options. I haven't really messed with it at all yet, but seems interesting. I actually lost Inigo a little bit later, and I used the summon command to summon him to me, but it did not work. So, this jerk.
Have you come to gawk at me, or is this a social call? Look, we all have our flaws. So I had this little affair going on. Well, she finds out and she tells her brother Wolfer that her brother attacks me with a knife. I mean, I had... Exactly. Now I have to stay. I was about to let that wench marry into the richest family. I'd do anything to have that whore's head on a platter. Oh,
yeah, I'm not helping you.
Amusing. Visit me anytime. I'm not going anywhere soon. When speaking of the Blackbriars, only one... Help us, you end up rich. Cross us, and you'll end up a memory. Is that enough information for you?
So I actually found a letter earlier proving that his mom had him put in jail herself, so which is interesting. There's that lady again.
Let me out of here, damn it. I'm not a criminal.
Alright.
This is what happens to you when you speak your mind in this city.
Well, I can't let you out. So, not sure what's going on there. So, I'll mess around in the jail a little bit longer. Oh, seemed promising.
What do you want?
Same.
Cat?
I like that they hesitate before calling you a cat. Ooh, soul jump.
Talk of strange happenings at Autumn Shade Clearing, just north of the lake. My guess? Spriggans.
Alright, that's random. What about you,
Who
dude?
did this to me? This is unfair. I'm innocent.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try that. I should have taken that just then. Oh, I did. There we go. Alright, enough time in jail. Let's move along.
My friend, Skyrim is a big and often confusing place. We are bound to lose each other from time to time. Never fear, that map you have is special.
This old thing? How so?
Let me show you. My brother once found one just like it on the remains of some poor old adventurer in Citadel. It does not only mark locations, it can also show the position of items and people too. Watch this. Where are you, Inigo? There! See, I have placed myself on your map. If we find ourselves separated, all you need to do is look me up.
So that was pretty neat.
Eh?
Yeah, it is pretty fantastic, Inigo.
No problem. I am always happy to help.
So that actually came up after I used the console to spawn Inigo to my location after I had lost track of him. So I thought it was pretty neat. So I'm going to go in the Bee and the Barb now and start the quest to get Frost.
Yeah. What's your problem?
Sapphire. She's not very nice.
I knew that stupid kid would try and find a... Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. And I don't care. A deal's a deal. Are you kidding me?
I like that I couldn't just intimidate or talk her out of it so easily. So I did end up paying her the 166 gold and then pickpocketing and taking it back using invisibility.
If your allegiance lies with the Empire, we haven't much to discuss.
For now.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar. Ah, well, I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth. Good man. You won't regret it. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside Riften. You'll be well
looks like we're going back to jail, Inigo.
No idea, but whatever he did, it must have angered Maven. No guard would lock up a Blackbriar without the old lady's permission.
It's true.
I'm not exactly comfortable around guards or jails. Definitely not when associates of mine have been locked up. I'll meet you outside of town.
Alright, so back to the jail.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good pen.
Have you come to God? Ah, and let me guess. He wants his horse. Well, that's going to be a bit of a problem. See, I don't really outright own Frost. That is correct. You see, Frost belongs to the Blackbriar estate. Technically, everything in the estate is owned by my mother, Maven. My plan was to take the horse from our lodge and deliver it to Latrush at the stables. Obviously, that didn't exactly work out as I'd planned. Still, I don't want to cross Latrush. Tell you what, steal the horse and deliver it, and you can have the second half of the payment. Sure, take advantage of the guy in jail. Okay, fine, I can make the deal sweeter. I obviously don't have anything here, but there's a hidden stash in the lodge, and I did manage to hold on to the key. Take it.
Alright.
Huh? I'm not stealing anything. Besides, some jail time isn't going to make me roll over and play dead.
Alright, so Inigo and I made our way out to the Blackbriar meadery, the Blackbriar estate, I should say. Blackbriar Lodge, there you go. And I'm going to go around back. I have a feeling that'll work out better for me than going in through the bottom floor. It says activate torch sconce. I thought maybe that was like a secret entrance or something. The other issue is that I don't know that I could actually pick that lock. Yeah, definitely not going through the front door. So there's Frost. I could just steal him right then and there, but I wouldn't get the lineage papers I need. So, if you're enjoying this rain, this is Compliments of True Storms, which is one of my very favorite mods. Originally for the original Skyrim, and then put out for Fallout 4. And now Skyrim Special Edition. Alright, so I'm going to wait a little bit longer, let it get nighttime. Rain's still going pretty heavily. There's one guard out there. And it says I'm detected, but he doesn't seem like he's detecting me. Oh, that's it. Yeah, there he goes. He's got it. Ah, he found... What did he find? looks like he found Inigo. So I'm going to use Ghost Walk. Ghost Walk is a spell added by the Apocalypse mod, and it will allow me to, I'll cast Invisibility, and then I have 10 seconds where I can walk around if anyone sees me. So it looks like he found a wolf or something, actually. Now he's found me, there we go. And even though I was invisible, he heard me roll up, I guess. Good job, Intel. Alright, and he has a key. Exactly what I needed. Alright. So I'll enter through this second story back door. Alright, so that wasn't there. I messed around, looted some chests, scouted out the area for a while, so this is a little later. Still haven't. I know there's a guy in this room because I followed him in there. And he didn't hear me cast Ghost Walk. So I'm going to try to backstab him in this chair.
Something.
We cast Ghost Walk again, right? And so Inigo finished him off before he could get out of the chair. Here come other people. The guy somehow didn't see me, but he heard me cast a spell again. I like that whenever I'm invisible, they don't see Inigo. Or really, when I'm sneaking, they don't see Inigo. If they don't see me, they don't see him. So it's got a pretty cool backstab off of that one. There, finish him off. And I got confused here because Inigo was fighting a Vegeta. I didn't want to hurt Inigo. But, got him. Alright, so each of these guys has a full set of steel plate armor, which is pretty at this early stage in the game, pretty cost effective, or costs a lot of money. So I can make some money from them, is what I mean to say. All right, so I have a spell, Okado's Recital, which I haven't been using, but it's pretty awesome. Allows me to store beneficial self-targeted non-concentration spell from my left hand. Store it. I can store up to 3 of those spells, and then anytime I enter combat, they automatically cast. And so that's what I'm doing now. So I'm storing I'm storing a few different spells there. So Oak Flesh now. Increase my AC. And let's see what else. Soul Cloak, which fills soul gems every time a hostile person dies around me during its duration. So what's great is this Okado's Recital thing, that it doesn't use any mana whenever it casts, and it'll do it at the beginning of every combat. So it seems kind of OP, honestly. But you know, they're not like the top spells in the game or anything that I'm adding here. They're spells that you have to be able to cast in the first place, I guess. Be interesting if you could do it with spells that don't actually cost anything. So I'm increasing the difficulty level now that I have Inigo because he seems a little powerful. It might be because he's equipped with ebony weapons, but they're mundane ebony weapons, so I don't know if that's what it is or not. But all I know is that I find Inigo to be a lot of fun, but a little too powerful. Alright, so I kind of walked around the state for like 20 minutes stealing stuff. Got Frost lineage papers. So now I'm heading out. There were a couple of guards outside waiting for me. Let's get plate armor. Right, and Frost. Where are you, Frost? Your stall. Oh, there you go. One thing I like about Frost is his coloring allows him to stand out in the dark. There you go. Palomino. There you go. Alright, time to go find Lewis the Trash. And you see there the spell swirling around me. Mikado's recital just went off because combat's starting. Looks like there's vampires fighting Dawnguard, I guess? Or Initiative Stindar? I don't know. There's Maid Goliath hanging out on the side. Trying to attack them from horseback with my dagger, but I'm gonna go kill them too fast. I like his idle chatter. So there he courting Queen. So I decided to steal her robes because I can disenchant them.
My Nords are so serious about beards. So many beards. Maid thinks they wish they had glorious manes like that.
Mike, you're so crazy. Alright, so I rode around in the forest looking for Lewis, came across some more vampires, who I ended up fighting and getting killed by a few times. So apparently, Inigo's not too overpowered. There we go. Alright, let's try this again. Trying a new spell this time. Creeping Hold. Alright. Now let's go find Lewis and Trash. There he is, right there by the vampires. That's odd.
You've done it. Not to admit, I wasn't sure you forgot. But you've definitely.
So what if anybody just does this mission and doesn't take Frost? I know a lot of people like Shadowmere, but Shadowmere, you know, it takes a long time to get. You can get Frost very early game. Like, I could have run out here at like level 1 if I just made my way to, or level 1 or 2, I guess, whatever, if I'd wanted to.
You're playing a dangerous game, my friend. Fine, you win. Take the horse and leave.
Alright. And he still paid me too. Nice. Alright, Frost. Let's go see what we can see. One thing I really like about Inigo is how he, what we just saw there, whenever he gets in the way of you or your mount, he backs away and apologizes and gets out of your way. So he doesn't get stuck in doors, etc. I mean, how to like it. I love Inigo's chatter. Like, really, really impressed. So just kind of riding around in the rain. Yeah, these the true storms. The storms can sometimes, you know, they come and go really fast, and sometimes they last for hours. as for this one, which has definitely been going for at least 3 or 4 hours of game time. If I ride long enough, I'll actually ride out of it. Oh, there's a rabbit. So I haven't alright, so anyway, I discovered a stone up here. And so I decided to take Frost up the mountain to find the stone. Inigo got stuck at the bottom briefly, which ended up causing me some issues. So, turns out that I'm not alone up here. He's not showing up on my compass as a hostile, so I thought maybe he was a nice guy.
That's close enough.
And nope, not nice. Definitely not nice. So the creeping cold spell is pretty cool. If you can keep it focused on them for 6 seconds, then they actually freeze in place. But I did not do that. And there goes Hanzo. Alright, so we're going to try this again. I actually tried it a couple of times. Similar results. This time I'm trying to sneak up on him with Ghost Walk again. Oh, too much time. Teleported back to my location. So I'll sneak around here. It keeps saying detected, but he's not aggroing on me. Yeah, it looks like he found Inigo, actually. Or someone else. The bear or something, I don't know. And teleport back from Ghost Walk. It's always disconcerting. Whoa. Don't know what happened there, but boom. Alright then. Well, I could, that explosion apparently launched his body, so I never ended up finding it. That stone, by the way, which is just to the, I guess, east of Riften, is the shadow stone that lets you once a day turn invisible. So dawn has come and the rain is over, and Hanzo, Frost, and Inigo are off in search of another adventure. Oh, it looks like adventure is finding us. I don't see it. Looks the guards aren't going crazy. Yep. I like that. Inigo catches up and says, looks like 4 legs are better than 2. Oh, and there's the danger. No problem. Still trying to get the hang of forced combat. It wasn't in the original game until one of the DLCs added it. I think the Dragonborn DLC maybe added it. Alright, I think that's where we'll go ahead and end this one. We'll actually have an episode of this in which Hanzo, that doesn't end with Hanzo dying. So this has been another adventure of Hanzo the Magical Cat Ninja. Like, subscribe, etc. And join us next time as Hanzo tries to become a bard. Until then, take it easy. And may you always walk on warm sands.